of, we're gonna start with a story. So I mentioned this in his introduction, but in 2019, Michigan had a statewide task force examining the jail population and charged with coming up with recommendations. Tom Boyd was actually on that task force, and I was a staff member from Pew. And at one of the meetings, at all the meetings we were allowed to have public testimony, and at one of the meetings, Kamal showed up, shared his story, and basically there was way more media attention on this jails task force than there had been previously, and that attention continued through having a bill and getting it passed. So since Kamal is here, I was hoping you could share with this audience kind of what you told everyone in Michigan.
Thank you, Michelle. Good morning, everybody. It's an honor to be here on the stage with judges instead of in front of them. So that's progress. I just want to say that, so first of all, my name is Kamal Lucada. I'm a lifelong resident of Detroit, Michigan. It's truly an honor to be here. I'm a husband to be, a father of a recent high school graduate, and a professional motor coach driver. But more importantly, my personal journey navigating Michigan's court system as a young adult ignited my passion for advocacy. My experience is far from unique. Like many across the country, I was trapped in what I call a poverty tax, a cycle where minor nonviolent offenses result in outsized penalties simply because we can't afford to pay. Years ago, I shared my story with the Michigan Joint Task Force on Jail and Pretrial Incarceration, and later testified before the Judiciary Committee in Michigan. That testimony helped lead to the 2021 reform of Michigan's license suspension laws, restoring driving privileges for nearly 70,000 residents, which was very, it was major for so many of us in Michigan that was dealing with that. At 19, I was pulled over in Grosse Pointe. It's eons ago. Okay. I was pulled over in Grosse Pointe, Michigan for a bad muffler and a non-working headlight, or as they deemed it, defective equipment. The officer discovered my insurance had lapsed. I didn't know I had to appear in court. I missed the court date and ended up with a bench warrant and a license suspension. Something I wasn't even aware of until I got pulled over again. That second stop led to an arrest, and in court I was given the choice to pay $500 or serve 12 days in jail. I couldn't afford to pay it, so I went to jail. That moment began a 2-decade spiral of suspended license charges, jail time, and fines. I was pulled over on my way to work for minor issues time and time again. Tail lights, loud mufflers, and my suspension license only made things worse. Why did I keep driving? Because public transportation in Detroit is and has always been limited, and jobs are mostly in the suburbs, in the outer areas of Detroit. I had no choice. Each stop meant more fines, more jail time, and deeper financial stress. Never once was I charged with a violent offense or reckless driving. Jail brought even more hardship, lost jobs, outrageous fees, and costs even more for phone calls, legal help, all kind of things of the such. Macomb County Jail once billed me $700 for my time in their custody, which went on